Hey guys, it's me, Miss Panda, and I want to give my opinion about 50 Cent and his son Marquise Jackson's recent feud over $6,700 in child support. But first, before we get into today's video, please hit the like button and please share my videos because doing so helps to push my videos into the algorithm. And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever this channel drops any content. Listen, okay? Rapper 50 Cent's oldest son, Marquise Jackson, offered to pay his dad $6,700 for 24 hours of his time. But before that, he went to his Instagram account to talk smack about the child support amount that his mother, Shanika Tompkins, received, stating that it was not enough to live on in New York City, because he stated that the cost of living was expensive and that the amount wasn't enough in his opinion. In another post, 50 Cent responded by going off on his son, stating that his son is 25 years old now, so why is he still talking about child support? Now, I'm going to insert my opinion Panda style. I think that his son wants his dad's attention, but is going about it the wrong way. I think they're both mad at each other, but I believe that they still have love for each other, but they're too prideful to admit that. We didn't live in Marquise's home, so we'll never know for sure what he was being told by his mom about his dad. There are some unresolved issues that Marquise's mom still has towards 50, which caused a negative impact on his and his son's relationship. Because it caused Marquise to feel some kind of way because he was hearing his mom's side of the story, but he probably never heard his dad's side. But now that he's older, he can think for himself and form his own opinion without being persuaded by his mom's narrative. Like I stated before, I think he wants his father's attention, and I think that he might be willing to actually sit down and get his father's side of the story. But I hope that they can work this situation out because they both need each other, but are too stubborn to admit it. But first, before that can happen, I think his son may have to apologize for some of the things that he said to his dad in the past. At the end of the day, that's still his father, and he doesn't have a right to disrespect him. But at the same time, 50 has to be a little bit more receptive towards his son also. They have to be willing to put their pride aside and be able to put a lot of things that happened in the past to the side and just sit down as men and just have a face-to-face conversation and just discuss and maybe have 50 explain why he went about certain things the way that he did also, because his hands are not clean either, and it doesn't make him any less wrong because he's the parent in the situation. He has some things that he needs to explain to his son also, because there was certain things that he said in the media that was kind of harsh too. But hopefully they'll be able to work this situation out, because even though he's 25 years old, I'm sure he still would like to have at least some sort of relationship with his dad. And if money is an issue or whatever, if he's not working right now, I really don't know what his financial situation is. Maybe instead of 50 giving him money, his father has a lot of different businesses. Maybe he can have him to work for it and earn his keep instead of giving it to him. Teach him how to fish and teach him how to swim so that he won't have to feel that he's entitled to your money, because he'll learn how to make his own. Give him the formula that you had to get on. Maybe I realized that I was reading a story the other day online, and it stated that 50 tried to open up an online sneaker store for his son because his son likes sneakers, like most young boys. But his son at that particular time, I guess, he still was rather young at that time, so he wasn't really receptive to it. I guess he just kind of just wanted his father to kind of just buy him things and give him stuff, rather than earning it. But now that he's a man and he's 25 years old, like he said, maybe he may be willing to, earn his money, earn his way now or whatever, or just try to help him out in some type of way or whatever. I don't think it's only about the money. I think he does really want a relationship with his dad now. I think they want a relationship with each other, but they just gotta be willing to listen to what the other one has to say. That will conclude this broadcast. Thank you for listening and be blessed.